Hey Pisces, come on in. If you are joining for the first time, I want to welcome you. And if you are returning, welcome back. And thank you for your return. I am Lady J, and I am so glad to have you. So the last time I saw you, I provided a full moon, some water on my cards. Pisces, got some water energy on my cards. I left you with the full moon in Aquarius reading, and prior to that I did the Lionsgate reading. They were both live readings. So glad to be back with you. Now I did promise you an individual career and finance reading. However, I'd like to get a little further out of that energy. So I did that reading as a collective reading because the messages were the same for the collective of astrological signs. So I'll be doing a touch on your financial at the end of career and finance at the end of this reading, and just to get a little, variation of your individual energy for Pisces. But yeah, I'll get those full financial career readings out to you sometime early fall. I feel like, especially after this new moon in Virgo, I feel like the energies are going to shift just a bit, enough for me to get a nice full reading for you. So how are you, Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, loved ones on the other side. Thank you so much for being here with us today. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take that one. So Pisces, I'm going to go over these cards that I pulled for you in my meditation for you. And then I jotted down a couple things that I received in as downloads for you in your reading. I also, okay, hold on. All right. So let me get into that before I start channeling for you. So I got, tenacity as your energy. Okay. Also that, Spirit wants you to be optimistic. You are optimistic, but I feel a little bit of energy pull on you. So remain optimistic. You're always working on your self-improvement. That's beautiful. And, I'm a fighter. I'm a survivor. Song came to mind through channeling for you. And, yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like for you, there's something, an endeavor that you are interested in, focused on. And I feel like something is not giving. Something's just not moving the way you want it to. And I pulled Not For You in reverse. That's your protection message. These are the Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Treasure Island and Breathe. Okay. Those are numbers 6. And in reverse, we got that 9. But this is 6, 9, and 29, which comes to master number 11, all about your intuition, your faith in your abilities and your creator, your maker, source energy. It's also can signify 11. It can signify anxiety and inner conflict, and maybe some fear. But what I'm picking up on you is that there is a financial endeavor, or some sort of project or something that's just a relationship with something, a partnership. It's just not moving. And so those of you that are, if you're coming from a place of lack, a place of, I don't know, what is the word? Insufficient funds. Know that this too shall pass. Please don't worry too much about it because, that worry begats more for, for you to be worried about. Then I pulled these cards, and you got not for you in reverse. That's your protection message. And that means that rejection is God's protection. And this is a clear indication for you to, if it's not fitting, don't force it. That means that you're being redirected, okay? And to put your energy in we're going to move on to this treasure island, to what it is that you want, rather than focusing on it not coming to fruition for you. Whatever it is, person, place, or thing, relationship with someone, a partnership with someone, a business endeavor. There's something that you're wanting to budge, and it seems like it's in stagnant waters. Still waters run dry. Is that what it says? I don't know, but that's what I keep hearing. I don't know that saying. I've heard something like that, but I don't know it enough to be really know if I'm accurate with that. So maybe that resonates with you in some way. And then you have breathe. Okay, so here's not for you. This is what it looks like. Now, this is a chessboard. This is what it looks like. There's a fortune cookie in the middle. Okay, and that's in reverse. And then your reverse messages are always your protection messages in the wisdom of the oracle. And then you have Treasure Island. And Treasure Island says that there is assured success. And so when I see not for you and assured success, it just means that it's not going to look the way you want it to look. Exactly. So perhaps because you're not seeing what you've envisioned, it doesn't mean that it's a loss. It just means for you to discontinuing putting your energy in expecting things to look the way you need them to look. And then we go on to breathe. Okay, breathe means slow and steady wins the race. Breathe is all about, look at that card, like meditate. If things are not looking the way you want them to, chill out. Now's the time to rest. And I've done readings for a few signs before you. I've done Scorpio, I've done Sag, Cappy, and Aqua. So if you haven't, check out those videos. If you find any of those astrological signs significant to your chart or to you in any way, I really recommend that you watch those videos. But I did some talking about this is I call it the quiet before the storm. Not that there's going to be a storm, but like the lull before, the momentum picks up again. We're coming on the end of the summer, and then, that momentum is coming down, and then there's just a bit of a lull before it picks up again as we move into the autumn energies, okay? And I feel like with this message, it rings true to my meditation I had for you, and that is your manifestation is based on your energy. Your energy is based on your thought. So manage your mind. Really consider what you're thinking about. If you are stuck on lack and scarcity, see if you can't switch that up a little bit and discontinue thinking that way, because you're just going to conjure more of that, more of lack, more of not what you want, more, feeling stuck. So instead, my advice to you is think about, get excited that the powers that be are working behind the scenes for your highest and best good, and putting things in place for you that are not only going to be satisfying for you, but just right for you and for the highest best good for all. Okay, so we'll move on to your tarot cards, and we have Death. This is Scorpio energy. This is transformative metamorphosis. So I'm not surprised if there's something that you've been working on that seems like you just might have to table or scrap, because there's something better and something else that really means a lot to you in the works that's going to be very beneficial and fruitful for you. Now you have the Six of Pentacles, and so I feel like you're feeling a lack of reciprocity in something, in some sort of relationship. It could be personal, it could be business, a little bit of both, okay? And so clarity is what you seek. And your guides are asking you to work on your meditation so that you can then become clear on really where this thing is going, where you're headed, what is most important to you, what is most beneficial, and what will be the most fruitful situation for you. And if there is a partnership with an individual or a group or an establishment, and it's not working out, it's for your highest good. It could probably leave you more destitute than not. So just have some faith there, you know, and see if you can discontinue resisting the momentum. And something I said to Aquarius was that you could be adverse to change, because change, when there is change and a lull in the energy, we get feisty and we self-sabotage, meaning we can disrupt the change that is taking place that we cannot yet see. So we don't want to disrupt that change. We want to allow it to take place. So if you get antsy, sometimes we throw a monkey wrench in our own situation because we're so antsy and things aren't moving. Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. And I feel like for you, if you're watching this video, this reading, that your message is to allow the change to happen and do not act in haste, as that will kind of, don't throw salt in your own game. You know what I'm saying? Now we have the Tower in reverse. Tower in reverse means that you could be avoiding a tower moment, avoiding a big transformation, and or your path, the powers that be are helping you avoid it, rather than you not being open to it. Because a lot of times with the Tower in reverse, this is air. Okay, so Aries is very big for you. I pulled in your meditative shuffle, I pulled Aries in the form of the Queen of Wands and of the Emperor. And then this is Scorpionic and Aries energy. So that might be significant to you. But I feel like I keep hearing averting a tower moment. Now towers are good because they kind of shake things up, but I feel like sometimes if something doesn't shake us out of where we are, we don't feel like it that there's change happening, or you know. So I feel like maybe what you're used to is not taking place. The energy is very different for all of us right now. Different in the means of what we're used to, things, how the transition of our lives, how it's been. It's not Why is it so hard for me to say what I'm trying to say? It is no longer, you're no longer aligned with the phase, the change of the phase. What are you saying? You're no longer, I just keep hearing change of phase of change, phase of change. I'm sorry, I'm not able to get it. Hopefully it'll come to me. Let's get some clarification on this death card for you. Please share with us what this transformative energy is for Pisces. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So what I have here is the Four of Pentacles peeking out. So self-control, self-protection, watching your pennies, don't overspend, and some acknowledgement, some sort of victory, acknowledgement, and end of a cycle. I'm not surprised by seeing that. So what jumped out ahead is this Three of Pentacles. And this came out in your pre-shuffle as well. So your connection with a group, and that's why I said like a group or an establishment. There's three people here, but this is community. Teamwork makes the dream work. Something like that, I think is going to start dismantling. The Tower is here. So we've got the Tower again. This is in clarification of the transformation card that you have. Don't you see that? Can you see that? Beautiful art. Look at that. So, wow. Metamorphosis. You see what that is? You see those monarch butterflies? Now an endangered species. Are you going to let us see it or what? Thank you. There's a metamorphosis happening. There's a Two of Swords. This is all very consistent in what I saw. There's this is a lot of cards, Spirit. Okay. All right. You have the Star. Healing taking place. Now the Two of Swords, the Star, the Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, Three of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Okay? And then we have the Eight of Wands and the Hermit. So I feel like although you're ambitious, there's something that you've been going after that's not serving your higher purpose and you know what will be ultimately fulfilling for you. And you will see what you're looking for when you walk away from this. And it will come in fast, and it'll be around the time of the new moon in Virgo, Hermit. But also you might have to, where you thought you were going to do this with a group of people, you might have to go at it alone for a while. But the Five of Pentacles popped up a couple times, which is leaving me feeling like you feel a little out of the loop, out of this community. So there's a Tower, and you could be involved with an Aries or Scorpio within that group. But ultimately, something will happen that needs to happen in order to shake the energy up to get you better aligned. So you'll have to make a choice of whether you want to stay or go. Once you choose what is best for you, and I feel that would be to go, you will then Aquarius energy, you will then, the healing will begin. And as you walk away and get really, really clear, as we know, the Eight of Cups walks away and becomes the Hermit. So as you walk away with the Eight of Cups, and like you walk away and you ascend just by walking away, because it's not serving you, it's holding your energy. Okay? Perhaps seek therapy, or if you have a spiritual leader that you like to go to and get advice from and direction from, if there's a tarot reader that you like to, you know, like yours truly, or you know, someone that you know personally to do a personal reading for you that you enjoy, reach out to them. But this is really about your change and your making it official and not pussyfooting about this situation. The transformation is now. The transformation is imminent. But whether you seek or swim is on you. The Three of Wands is letting me know that once you make this transition, you can look for your ships to come in, because you've done all you can do in this situation. So once you leave what is no longer feeding you, what seems like a dead end, use your intuition to guide you and know what you know. Okay? Messages coming in, information coming in, momentum happening. Again, we're going to have that build up, that pickup of momentum as we get into the fall, the energy of autumn, of the fall. Okay? And then we have the Hermit, the 9. So I thought it was interesting with the 6 not for you in reverse, and and Treasure Island 9, and then we're ending on 9. Number of completion, number of conclusions, letting go. And 9 is also about responsibility. It's not about life happening to you. It's more about you happening to life, and about you taking responsibility for your life and the choices that you make, and how, you know, the choices that you've made and where they've brought you, and remaining in that place of responsibility of, does this serve you? If not, switch it up. Okay? But yeah, there's a big, something very important to you, something that you've been grinding away on, something that, you know, I think you're very focused on in a clinical way, but you're not trusting your emotions. You're not allowing yourself to be emotional about it. You're being very hard-nosed about it. You're being like burning the candle at both ends, I kept hearing. Somebody's like, you know, you're giving it your heart and soul, but it's like either the other people are cutting you out, or they're not giving what you're giving. So this does really sound like, yeah, with that 6 of Pentacles, there's not a reciprocity there. A financial situation. I think this is affecting your coin. Let's, as we switch the energies to focusing on career and finances here, let's see what comes up for you. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, loved ones on the other side. Something about like heart and soul. Oh, got it all. Heart and love every night. Whoa. Huey Lewis in the news. All right. Pisces, financial, career, insight, please. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, out in the cold. Ditched. Or something that really means a lot to you, and others is just like a hobby, or they don't have the same passion in it as you. But it was kind of set up where they could be your benefactor, your grantor, or your sponsor, or something like money, or you know. But I think it was like your baby or something that you got really involved in. Okay, thank you. Yep. There's a tower and that 5 of Pentacles. Again, Aries, Scorpio connection. It's got you worrying about it. You're up at night. You're trying to figure out how to make this thing work. And it's saying, walk away from that worry. That worry is, you're in a momentum. So whatever you think about is just coming right back at you. Yeah. It might be hard for you to let it go. With the 3 of Swords, with the 9 of Swords. It might be really hard for you to let it go. But if you want, perhaps it's meaning to break your heart wide open so that you become feeling again. You start feeling again, and feeling rather than this clinical, you know, left brain thing going on. To bring a new project, a new passion project, a new venture for you that will be more fruitful and attainable. Thank you. Thank you. The Chariot, Cancer energy. So that momentum that we were talking about. Okay. We have the King of Wands. Sagittarian energy, King, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Confidence, courage. You wanting it, jumping into it, it's going to leave you feeling like, you know, it's not going to be fun for you. So I think whatever it is, you need to just see this not working. Ooh, whoa, okay, all right. So we have, what do we have? We have, there's the 3 of Pentacles again. We have the 7 of Cups. So that's options, you know, temptation, what will you choose? There's that Chariot again. And then again, the Page of Pentacles. So a lot of returning energy, reiteration of what's going on, the energy. Okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Ace of Pentacles. And so, again, once you let this go, yeah, you spearheaded it, okay? Once you let it go, the abundance is going to flow in, okay? So focus on abundance, and you're being called. You will have a second chance. But this is what's more meaningful for you, and what I said earlier. This is your purpose. This thing that you're working on now is not going to further your purpose and not going to really be ultimately fulfilling for you. Okay, Pisces? Taurus energy with temperance. Okay? Again, your thoughts create things. Do not perpetuate self-illusion. Because it seems to be the right thing. You already put, your sweat and tears into it, blood, sweat, and tears into it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it don't fit, don't force it. Okay? So you have this Gemini energy with the Magician. Okay? Ultimately, you will then create balance. What is this Temperance? Creating balance. Okay? There's some healing that needs to be had here. Make the decision, do the healing, choose to walk away, become enlightened, perhaps run this across somebody that you trust, that you feel will really give you the real deal, holy feel. Your ships will come in when you choose to walk away. That momentum will pick back up. You may be on your own. You may have wanted to do this with someone, but you have everything you need to do to make this happen. And then they will come. And then if you need to delegate and you need to, you get to delegate. And then balance is created with this 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. Do you see that? That's where we're going. That's where we're headed. Yeah? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Ew. Yeah. Look at that. Ooh. Now that is where you want to go. This is balance. This is health, wealth, home, hearth, connection, and being integral to yourself. That's where the passion is. That is where the abundance is. That is where you're going to find that helping hand. It's going to be ushered in from the divine. Okay, let's get you a crystal and see what crystal can best serve you at this time. Beautiful, Pisces. Yeah. Break away. But don't hold on to it. See it for what it is. You want loyalty? Be loyal to yourself. See people as fallible. We're all fallible. Trust in spirit. Trust in source. And know that rejection is God's protection and redirection, darling. Yes. All right, let's get you a juicy crystal. See what crystal can best serve you right now. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes. Okay. You got it. All right. So we have tourmalated quartz. This is about protection. This is spiritual protection, physical protection, okay? And it's going to help restore harmony and peace on all levels. Deflect unwanted or unhealthy vibrations, break unhealthy energetic cords, uncover unconscious beliefs and patterns. The affirmation is, I am mindful of the energetic connections between others and myself. I automatically remove unhealthy cords of attachment. Yeah. What was that? Oh. Well, I don't know what that was, but let's see if I can't pick it up. Will you come over here so I can pick you up? All right. Oh yeah, it's the Ten of Wands. Okay. What's done, baby. There's nothing more you can do here. You've done it all. And this is your, yes, your accomplishment. But this other thing is going to be definitely be like, you did this. You'll have no one else to blame for it not, you know, but really embrace the change, okay? Maybe don't, you know, don't try and force this. Don't be the ice queen on it. Allow the change to happen. Amethyst, okay? Amethyst is going to help you with your intuition and your spirit communication, okay? And develop your intuition. Use your psychic gifts. Increase dream recall and interpretation of symbols in all areas of life. In your dreams, in seeing the synchronicity, seeing that if something is not working, that it's best that you move on and not force it. Because you are tenacious. I think it's in your nature to just make it work, but if it's not working, it means perhaps there's something just around the corner. When you let go of that attachment, it's just going to bloom. Excuse me, bloom for you. So it's going to help you increase dream recall. Some of those symbols are going to be in your dreams, and help you have a restful sleep, a restful slumber, and increase dream recall and the interpretation of symbols in all areas of life. Okay, transform and transmute negativity. Oh, the affirmation. I pay attention to my intuition and dreams. It is easy for me to interpret their messages. Okay, and pyrite is about money, baby. Money and creativity and motivation. Okay, this is going to help you maintain an organized approach to life. And with that Hermit Virgo energy, lots of organization can take place coming up in that new moon on the 27th of August, okay? So help you manifest your goals with ease. Get you some pyrite if you don't have any. Also, just if you can't get any and you don't have a resource for that, keep this video on hand. Write down the affirmations and what pyrite is all about, how it can help you, and just focus on those energies, okay? Manifest goals with ease. Experience a solid foundation. Be grounded and focused. And realize financial freedom. The affirmation, beautiful Pisces. My confidence is rock solid. I take positive action to manifest my goals. That is beautiful. I love it. So yes, Pisces, you're well on your way, honey. You just need to allow space and heal from this. Allow the transformation to happen, and I think you're just going to be well on your way, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope that something in this message has been helpful and is helpful for you. Thank you for your views and your subscriptions. If you haven't got subscribed, subscribe today to my channel and come back and see me and connect with me further on Instagram at Intuitive Tarot Therapy. I'm always sending you blessings of love, harmony, optimal health, and unlimited wealth. And of course, nothing but high vibes, baby. Remember, you are limitless. So continue to dream your biggest dream. Team up with Source and make it happen. Until next time, be well, be happy, and be grateful. We'll see you soon, beautiful. Peace and love.